So we found some speckled racers and we stayed with them a little too long. We were just so desperate to find snakes in that region that when we found them, we were just so hooked on that area. It was so cool. We took some photos of the snakes, and then we looked at the ETA, and we were 3+ hours from our next destination, which was not what we expected. And we're stuck in traffic, so that might be even longer. So we're gonna get there well after dark. Right now, actually, is about when we would usually want to be night hiking, but yeah, almost halfway there, not even. This is the cause of the traffic. This is the highway right now. They're having us with semis drive on like gravel around the highway. Pura vida! All right, so we just got Costa Rica'd tonight. It's like we're gonna get to our spot at 8:40. It was originally gonna be like 6. And then, look at this. Look at what I just had to drive the vehicle across. This thing is completely eroded out. Look at how narrow that is. Just enough room for the tire treads. Jesus. We are getting higher and higher and higher up in almost cloud forest. Look at it up here. This is crazy. You're gonna be able to see the trees. Yeah, is this normal up here? Or? And we have arrived. It is 20 degrees Celsius. Maybe teetering on 19. It is cold. It is cold relative to the rainforest, and that is because we are very high up. We're pretty much just off the side of the road. We're gonna be walking a road in some neighborhoods in a very high elevation area. And we're looking for a viper known as the side-striped palm pit viper. Dude, look at this. We are quite literally in the clouds.
I know, it's
what are we doing with our lives here? Berk, hang on, battle me real quick. Okay. Now we're looking for a bright green viper. Yeah, how hard can that be? Pretty hard when it looks like this outside. Look at that. Oh yeah, totally one, dude.
Stay shining at it. Hold on, do you have a...
I do. I got my extender. All right, Berk's going in. We got cars coming up the highway. A little to your left. It's actually coming down. You just bumped the tree. You're right under it, but still to your left a little bit. See, look at where my light is. You should be able to, you're very close to it. It's about 4 feet above your head. He is on the ground now. We've got him right here. Do you want to hand me the selfie stick? I might be able to. Oh, you got him now. Look at the way he's coiled. Ooh. All right, guys, so funny story why we have this on a GoPro stick. It's actually not really a funny story. We just left our snake hook on the side of the road when we caught that parrot snake a couple days ago. And it's funny because you didn't even need it for a parrot snake. I just didn't want to get like super chewed on by that thing. So I had it, didn't end up using it, put it down on the side of the road while we were filming with the parrot snake, and got in the car and left it there. And I guess we haven't encountered a venomous snake since then that we've needed to hook. But we knew we'd need to tonight, so we just screwed in a little mount piece on the end of this stick here, and it extends, it's collapsible. It's working for the lateralis so far. So these guys are Bothriechis, which is the same genus as the eyelash viper that we saw, or the couple eyelash vipers that we saw earlier in our Costa Rica trip. Obviously no eyelashes on these guys, but this genus is just super, super cool. They're mostly tree-dwelling vipers, and oftentimes, you can see my breath, that's crazy. Oftentimes dwelling in these high elevation spots that aren't warm at all. Like, it does not feel snaky out by any means tonight, but this guy was totally active, stretched out. And that's really cool to just rack up another species of Bothriechis. And yeah, I hope to pursue more of these things in the future.
Will snapping some pictures.
See what you got.
It's pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome. Look at that.
So cool.
That lighting is so much better. It gets the blue.
Yeah.
It's hard to get on the video camera.
Photo shoot on the side of the road.
Heck yeah, dude. All right. I'm gonna send this guy back up. Come here, buddy. There we go. He's detaching his little prehensile tail from my thing. Awesome. Let's go get some more. Let's go find a big one. So right now we are searching for a bigger one because apparently that one wasn't even vibrant. And when they get big, they're like glowing green. Greener than maybe any snake we've ever featured on this channel. So let's see what we can do. We have an Airbnb close by, but we haven't
10 minutes up there.
we haven't been to it yet though, so we don't know exactly where it is.
Here's mine.
It's a thick wall of stuff here.
Yeah.
And I just spotted the big kahuna. Oh my gosh, that's green, dude.
Yeah.
That is so bright green, and look how defined that stripe is. Oh my gosh, my camera lens is fogging up because of the... Wow. Okay, let's get that thing down, I guess. After a brief police intermission, we are back on track. And we are doing a little trick that I learned from the people in Herping, Suriname. I'm sure they didn't invent this, but they taught me it, and they're pretty good at it. You essentially get a small tree. This one was actually not cut down by us.
Yeah, these were all cut down already.
Yeah, so someone came in and trimmed this area and left us with some perfect sticks and branches. So we're gonna get all the junk off this and probably leave some of the prongs. And if we stick it up through the coils of the snake, we should be in pretty good business.
Maybe go up and over that. There you go. Keep poking his back end, I think. Oh crap, you might turn around. Come over here, quick, quick, quick. Oh, you almost got him looped. Oh. You got this. There you go. Let go, buddy. Let go. There you go. Nice, dude. You did it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's green, dude.
Look at that.
Wow.
Oh,
Don't go all the way down.
Oh.
Oh. Don't drop, don't drop. Use that prehensile tail of yours.
that looks, it's gravid.
That is gravid,
That
yeah.
is- that is-
Alright, well, we're gonna have to keep it brief. Because this snake is apparently pregnant.
Wow, that thing is just glowing on camera, dude. Just glowing.
It's glowing in person, too.
I know. Wow, dude. Look at you. It's got like a blue tail.
Dude, that thing is incredible.
Yeah, dude.
Guys, this is just freaking phenomenal. Holy crap. We just pulled this thing down from the tree, and upon getting it lower, we realized this snake is gravid, meaning that it's pregnant, and it's very pregnant at that. So we've been exceptionally gentle. We actually took this mossy stick that's just like the sticks up there, and we stabbed it into the ground, and we put it on it, and it's kind of poised up like this. So a lot more comfortable for the snake than us handling it, and I think that's best for this situation, given that it is pregnant. I'm lost for words. This snake is like the blue and the yellow on it. It's incredible. And I've always seen pictures of this species, and out of all the palm pit vipers, I've always thought that this is the least impressive. And I am yet to see a majority of them. So, I mean, maybe my socks are going to be equally blown off by the others. But this thing is just insane. like the blue, I do believe that this is an exceptional individual for the species. I mean, it's obviously a lot better looking than that young one we found. But man, I thought tonight for the trip, we had this night slotted in as our lateralis night. And I kind of wrote it off as like the, we need to do this night of the trip because I need to tick this one off. And it's going to be cool, but I was kind of like, eh. Like, I wasn't that excited for it. I was way more excited for the dry forest. And, I mean, look at this thing. I mean, I did not expect this to be potentially my favorite snake of the trip. And we still have time in this trip, so wow, that's incredible. We're taking some pictures, and then we're gonna hoist this thing back up into the tree right where it was. And hopefully it can make some of those babies soon. The scalation on the face is also so cool. I didn't really know that, but I mean, on Bothriechis, it seems like the face is like so freaking like defined. You know what I mean? Like it's almost got dragon-like scaling. Just gonna be very gentle. Man.
You're under the branch.
Thinks that this is a possibility. Yeah, that's what we want. Trust it. Trust it. There we go. We're just letting it kind of do this on its own. And that will help with that big fat belly of babies. Dude, babies must be really tiny. Just kind of looking at the width of her. Oh, okay. I think it knows where it is now. So there we go. Yeah. Right back up onto that branch. Arms are getting tired. I need to let go. Please let go of the branch. Shoulders. Let go with that tail, that prehensile tail, and we're good. Oh my god, that was awesome. Whew. We might poke around a little more, see if we can find anything else, but I don't think we can top that. Alright folks, so we are wrapping things up and heading to our Airbnb. And we're going to pick things up tomorrow where we're going to go to a different mountain range and go high up into some cloud forest to look for some different species. It's going to be pretty cool. Oh boy, people. The amount of things that have happened since I last turned on this camera is insane. So throughout the day yesterday when we didn't have service, Berk was getting calls from his airline, and turns out he can't get home Monday, and he needs to be home Monday for something. So he needs to fly out early today at noon. So that's item number one. Item number two is while we're trying to deal with that last night, we couldn't find the Airbnb. There was no clear address put in the description, and we had pretty limited contact with the host. Thankfully, we were able to get in at 2 a.m., but on the way there, we had a little incident where the rental car seemed to malfunction. And while we were turning around on a steep Costa Rican road, the engine turned off when I was between gears, and the brakes locked up, and I was unable to prevent the car from backing up into a road sign. Yeah, so we're dealing with this. That's the worst of it, and then it goes, and then like this. And that's it. It's pretty dirty. We're gonna wash it, but I did buy the full insurance, so hopefully we're okay. I'm gonna call them, and hopefully I don't get screwed. So I'm about to drive Berk to the airport, and then I'm on my own tonight. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna look for someone who can save me, because I don't really want to be looking for snakes alone in the jungle in a different country, which I think is understandable.
Hey, chicas!
So long, farewell. Well, it's good. All right, folks, well, it is sad to see Berk go, but I'm going to complete our mission in his honor, or at least hopefully I will. And I'm heading way, way up in the mountains, much higher up than we were yesterday, and I'm in search for a different species of Bothriechis, which is the
the black speckled palm pit viper. It's a super beautiful snake, and yeah, I'm gonna be just getting up into habitat early in the day, so I have plenty of time to scout. It looks beautiful up here, and then when night comes, I'll be shining, and this will be my last night in Costa Rica, so I'm hoping that we can come away with something big after such a difficult couple days, to be honest.
This is just some of the coolest habitat I have ever been in. It's absolutely phenomenal. It just puts the lateralis habitat to shame from last night. It's so green and lush and mossy, and it's cool up here. Like, I'm probably gonna have to wear a sweatshirt tonight. I've just about finished up scouting out habitat, and I think I have a good idea of where I have a chance at finding these things. And I also hit up a local guy who is a friend of a friend who is going to help me out tonight, which will be huge because I don't want to be alone up here. Alright guys, well, it is finally nighttime and we are in the habitat that I was scouting earlier today. I'm actually with a new friend named Tavo, and he leads guide services around here in the San Jose area. So we're giving it a crack tonight, and we're gonna see what we can find. That's ridiculous. Slippery.
Yeah.
We have a green-eyed frog here, which is a Lithobates species. And you guys will notice this looks pretty familiar because the same genus as green frogs and wood frogs and all that in the US, and leopard frogs. It's pretty cool. Didn't expect to see that down here.
Look at these tadpoles are eating the eggs. Is this cannibalism, do you think?
Maybe.
It's so similar to American frogs, it's funny. A lot of ours look just like that. Well, I knew this was going to be the hardest target of the trip and potentially the hardest night. And it is proving to be that because it is, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock. We've been at it since 6 p.m. and we haven't seen a snake, and in this habitat it's just really low productivity. But if you find something, odds are it's going to be our target, which is the black speckled palm pit viper. We're hiking along a creek right now, and the topography in this area is just insane. And on top of that, it's either like you're stepping over logs and roots, or it's deep, deep mud that you'll sink into like almost above the boot. So we're kind of fighting tooth and nail to navigate the environment here, and hoping that we find something. Look at this guy off the ground. This is pretty cool. This is a common rain frog. Kind of neat looking.
Alright guys, well, you can't win them all, but I will show you this. So we were hiking in a spot where literally just like 3 days ago, this was seen by some of the groundkeepers of the land, and they see them from time to time, but man, it is a difficult species to find, and I learned a lot looking for them, so I'm gonna just have to target them again sometime. So that's gonna be it for this series. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we're gonna be doing more trips like this soon, hopefully, so see you guys in the next one.